Welcome to Wired Quote. In this tutorial, we will show you how to use Wired Quote to get quotes for your small groups. To get started, go to www.wiredenroll.com. Log in using your email address and password. If your password is new or you have forgotten your password, click on the Forgot Your Password link in the corner. Enter your email address, click on Send Link, and an email will be sent to you to set up or change your password. After logging in, you will see a list of all of your past proposals. You can click Copy Past Proposals from this page to make changes and requote groups by clicking on Copy. You can also remove groups from your list by clicking on Remove. You can view or make changes to your agency's carrier passwords from this page by clicking on Settings in the toolbar at the top of the page. To find a group in your history, just type the group name into the Search for Group box on the left. To create a new group, type the name of the group into the Create New Group box and click on Create. On the summary page, enter all of the group information Wired Quote needs in order to get quotes. Fields highlighted in purple are required. If you have multiple versions of the same group, enter a note in the Version Notes field to include a unique detail about the version you're working on. If you need help finding the appropriate industry code, just click on NAICS code or SIC code to pull up our search box and search for the code by industry keyword. Typically, the shorter the search, the more options you'll have to choose from. The NAICS code and SIC code fields in Wired Quote are linked, so once you find the NAICS code, the SIC code will auto-populate and vice versa. All of your tools throughout the Wired Quote interface are located in the gray toolbar at the top of each page. On the summary page, this toolbar includes buttons to add or remove people from the census. If you have a group of 5 employees, for example, you'll want to click on the Add Employee button 5 times. You can add dependents the same way. The census may be entered manually or by uploading a spreadsheet. To type the census in, enter the employee's name, birth date, gender, zip code, and participation code. Enter dependent information below each employee. Any values that you see in a light gray color are defaults. You don't need to take the time to override these defaults unless the value should be corrected. For example, we will always default to the employer's zip code and to active for participation. To upload a census, click on the question mark in the corner of the census area to find instructions. These instructions include a link to download the Wired Quote census template. You can send this sheet to your groups to be filled out by them and returned to you in this format, or you can fill it out yourself to be uploaded into Wired Quote. If there is already census data in the interface when you download the template, the spreadsheet will automatically be populated with whatever is in the census editor. Once the spreadsheet is complete, drag the spreadsheet into Wired Quote and drop it anywhere in the interface. Once uploaded, you can continue to modify the census if you wish before you run quotes. As you navigate the interface, descriptions in the gray toolbar will provide guidance on your location on the page and offer detail on what type of information should be entered in each field. All of the carriers that you can request rates from are listed on the left of the page. Click on each carrier name if you want a quote from everyone or select a few. Wired Quote goes to each carrier's quoting site on your behalf, enters all of the group data just as you've provided it to us, and pulls the completed quote over. You can always log in directly at the carrier site and look at any quote you've run through Wired Quote if you need to. Wired Quote also has support for some association health plan quoting in our Oregon interface. Association health plans do not have instant rates available, so Wired Quote automates the process of filling out and submitting complete quote request documents. Click on the name of the association health plan you wish to ask for a quote, fill out any additional information required to complete the request, and click on Send RFP to submit. Once submitted, Wired Quote will display some verbiage confirming when and where the RFP was emailed, and rates will be emailed to you directly by the association health plan when they are ready. Once the rates come back from each carrier, or an RFP has been sent off, you will see a list of plan names and a few benefits to help you select which plans you would like to add to a presentation. The carrier rate sheet can be found in the gray toolbar at the top of each carrier's rates page by clicking on Carrier PDF. Or you can download all of the carrier rate sheets at once by clicking on All PDFs. If you need to make changes to any detail about the group after you've run quotes, click on Summary and click in the field you wish to change. If the change could impact the rates you've previously received, you'll see a selection box where you can choose to either edit or copy the group. Editing will replace the previous version, while copy will make a copy of the group and save your previous version. Once edit or copy is selected, you can continue with your changes and click on the carrier names again to get new quotes. In our next video, we'll show you how to build a plan comparison presentation for your clients using Wired Quote's presentation feature. If you have any questions, please contact us.